pressure, please not at all. I walk in when it's crunch time, leaves in the fall. Woman on me, only hit my name on a roll call. It's like there is no...
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Washington Commanders. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Samuel in motion. To throw right away is Howell. This one left side caught by Gibson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
You talk about this Miami defense.
And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
And how will throw it.
Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense for the Dolphins, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Tressway now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Here's Hill on the return.
A good head down running on the return, gets about 15 yards.
And it'll be Dolphin football.
Their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith.
Big strides. Look at him go.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Now they're going to motion Dotson to the left. Second down, Howell back to pass.
His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Howell from the gun.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
You talk about this Washington defense.
This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And Hill is going to have a Dolphins first down as he'll get the ball down inside the 30.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Commanders, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Second down, Howell now. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout called. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. And they're going to motion Dotson to the left. 3rd and 2. Here's Howell.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Now Hill to return it. And that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first two drives. They still have...
There he goes, left side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Tua going to throw.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Miami.
Tua now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On second down, a run by Achane.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
In motion, Hill. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run. Achane.
Then he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown.
Devon Achane
with touchdown number 23 here on the year.
And the Dolphins take a 3-touchdown lead.
And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On second down, here's Gibson again. Down the left sideline. He may go. Antonio Gibson.
Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio Gibson, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that cuts this lead down to 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Tua sets up to pass it. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first.
Dolphin first down.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
A gain of 16 yards.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. That ball caught. It's Chosen. Touchdown. Robbie Chosen. 36 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for two. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up two more.
Dolphins 28, Commanders 7.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And wrangled down quickly just past the 40 at the 41. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 88 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off play action. It's Howell. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he's going to be brought down right there at the 23-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. A give running right, Gibson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Here's Howell. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
At their own 8-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. That's into the hands of Chosen. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill. Complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 41 yards. And the Dolphins are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Second and 10, Howell. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And this returnable for Hill. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First down, Dolphins.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
2nd and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Throw caught by Achane. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Now Tua. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The kick by Sanders is good.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. On first down, Howell looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he's taken down inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Tua now on first down. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield. And there's
touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Dolphins have got it on cruise control.
Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Dolphins 45, Commanders 7.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And 14 at the 29-yard line.
Now Howell.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Howell to the air on first and 10. And this is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Howell changing the play here. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Gibson will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last two plays having gone backwards?
Third down and goal to go.
And Howell will throw it. Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Commanders are able to claw one back. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And they're going to speed things up here. Tua wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This one thrown underneath to Achane. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up second down.
To number 28. A gain of 4. It's now
going to the air. Tagovailoa.
At the 36-yard line.
Open man downfield is Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Dolphins extend their lead yet again. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Second down, Howell now. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
They'll take over first and 10 at at the 27-yard line.
Running right, here's Achane. Down at the 25.
Ball carried by number 28. He was taken down by Jartavius Martin.
On second down, Tua. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now at FedEx Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Tua. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. One more time with Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
19 yards. And a Washington 1st down.
Al throwing on 1st down here. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. Howell's throw complete there to Thomas. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Howell looking to throw again. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Fourth down, Howell, desperation time. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington 1st down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th.
Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw, Howell. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 15.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Tua's throws taken in by Waddle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second and a yard.
A run straight ahead with Achane. Now he's loose down the left sideline. He's on his way. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 76 yards. And the Dolphins continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Sanders now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Dolphins 66, Commanders 14.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Well, the play fake, and now here's how to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Howell, he'll look to throw it. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Howell throwing on third down here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Howell. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run with Gibson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got it second and goal as they look for a late touchdown. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. One more time with Gibson. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. The Miami defense trying to keep them out. They haven't let them in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal?
They'll try to run with Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
So here we go, 4th down. Howell.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, 21T. 21G, 21G. Hey.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
To the left side and taken in by Chosen.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Solo left Zion.
Tua sets up to pass it. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Sanders on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Here's Howell.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught, and they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Check smash. Check. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Howell with one final shot.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Oh, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Hey, smash.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Miami, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.